Good morning everyone. This is Fozia Begum, an assistant professor of English, the managing director of the Brightening Star Academy, a sphere of knowledge and skills where knowledge meets inspiration. I'm delighted to guide you through today's session on framing questions, an essential skill for effective communication, critical thinking and academic excellence. Asking the right question is just as important as finding the right answers. Whether you are in classroom, preparing for interviews, engaging in discussions, or even solving real-world problems, the ability to frame clear and meaningful questions sets you apart as an analytical thinker. Questioning is a powerful tool. It helps us think critically, gain clarity, and engage meaningfully in discussions. In this session, we will explore yes-no questions, WH questions, tag questions, choice questions, and hypothetical questions. As you progress through English Express, mastering the art of framing questions will not only help in exams, but also sharpen your analytical and communication skills. So, let's dive in and explore how the right questions can lead to the right answers. Let's begin. Yes-no questions. These are the questions that can be answered with a simple yes or no. They usually begin with auxiliary verbs like do, does, did, is, are, was, were, can, could, will, etc. Example, do you like coffee? WH questions. These are the questions that begin with question word like who, what, where, when, why, how, etc. They seek specific information rather than a yes-no response. Example, where do you live? Tag questions. These are the short questions added at the end of the statement to confirm or seek agreement. They consist of an auxiliary verb and a pronoun. Example, you are coming to the party, aren't you? Hypothetical questions. These questions are based on imaginary or unreal situations, often using if clauses or modal verbs like would, could, should. Example, what would you do if you won the lottery? Choice questions. These questions offer two or more options to choose from and often include or. For instance, do you prefer tea or coffee? After learning all the definitions of questions, we'll move on to do the exercises. Exercise number 1. Frame the questions to which the following are answers. Shabnam will prepare the report by tomorrow. Here, we are asking about the time, by tomorrow. So, we use when. In future tense, the helping verb will comes before the subject. Here, the subject is Shabnam. So, the sentence structure follows question word plus will plus subject plus main verb plus object. Therefore, the answer is when will Shabnam prepare the report? You will find the books on the table. Here, we are asking about the place on the table. So, we use where. In future tense questions, the helping verb will comes before the subject. Here, subject is you. Therefore, the sentence structure follows question words plus will plus subject plus main verb plus object. So the answer for this is where will you find the books? Next one. No, they're not coming today. The answer for this is we are asking about the time. Today is mentioned in the negative form here. So we ask when are they coming? In present continuous tense questions, the helping verb are comes before the subject. Here the subject is they. Therefore, the sentence structure follows question words plus helping verb plus subject plus main verb plus rest of the sentence. Therefore, the answer should be when are they coming? Raju loves cooking. Explanation for this statement is we are asking about what Raju loves. So we use what. The sentence is in simple present tense. So we use does as a helping verb. The structure is question word plus does plus subject plus base verb plus rest of the sentence. Therefore, the answer for this is, what does Raju love? Next one, she is going with her friends. The explanation for this statement is, we are asking about the people she is going with. So we use who. The sentence is in present continuous tense. So we keep is before the subject. What is the subject here? Subject is she. Therefore, the structure is question words, helping verb, subject plus main verb plus rest of the sentence. Therefore, the answer is, who is she going with? Moving on, next question, I would like to become an engineer. So here, we are asking about the profession or goal. An engineer. So we use what. The sentence uses would like to. So we keep would before the subject. What is the subject here? Subject is you. So the structure is question word plus would plus subject plus like to plus base verb plus rest of the sentence. Therefore, the answer for this statement is, what would you like to become? Frame the questions for the following sentences to elicit the underlined part as the answer. The cab driver refused to wait. The underlined part in this statement is the cab driver. The underlined part is the cab driver, which refers to a person. To ask about a person, we use who as the question word. The sentence is in past tense, refused, but when who is the subject, we don't use a helping verb did. Therefore, the structure is who plus past verb plus rest of the sentence. Therefore, the answer is, who refused to wait. Next sentence, I am 20 years old. In this statement, the underlined part is 20 years. So, the bold part is 20 years old, which refers to age. To ask about age, we use how old. The sentence is in present tense, so we use are with the subject you. The structure is how old plus helping verb plus subject. Therefore, the answer is, how old are you? Next sentence, smoking is prohibited in public places. The underlined part in this statement is smoking, which refers to an activity. To ask about an activity or thing, we use what. The sentence is in present tense. So we keep is after what. Therefore, the structure is what plus helping verb plus rest of the sentence. So the answer should be, what is prohibited in public places? Next sentence, nature soothes and nurtures. Here, the underlined part is soothes and nurtures. So, which refers to the action performed by nature. To ask about an action, we use what does. The sentence is in simple present tense, so we use does as a helping verb. The structure is what plus does plus subject plus base verb. Therefore, the answer is, what does nature do? The dialogues throughout the movie were hilarious. Here, the underlined part is hilarious, which describes the quality, that is adjective, of the dialogue. To ask about the quality or manner, we use how. The sentence is in the past tense, but since were is already there, we don't need an extra helping verb. Therefore, the structure is how plus helping verb plus subject. Then the answer should be, how were the dialogue throughout the movie? Moving on to next sentence, my daughter is the one in the blue frock. The underlined part is the one in the blue frock. The underlined word, the one in the blue frock, which identifies a specific person. To ask about a specific choice, we use which one. The sentence is in the present tense, so we use is after the question word. The structure is which one plus helping verb plus subject. Therefore, the answer is, which one is your daughter? His company launched a new product. Here the underlined part is launched a new product, which refers to an object, that is thing. To ask about an object, we use what. The sentence is in past tense, launched, so we use did as a helping verb and change launched to its base form launch. The structure is what plus did plus subject plus base verb. Therefore, the answer is what did his company launch? I went to Bangalore last week. Underlined part is Bangalore, which refers to a place. To ask about a place, we use where. The sentence is in past tense, that is went. So, we use did as a helping verb and change went to its base form go. The structure is where plus did plus subject plus base form rest of the sentence. Therefore, the answer is where did you go last week? She went there to meet John. The underlined part is to meet John, which explains the reason for waiting. To ask about a reason, we use why. The sentence is in past tense, waited, but wait seems incorrect here. It should be waited for correct grammar. We use did as a helping verb and change waited to its base form wait. The structure is why plus did plus subject plus base verb plus rest of the sentence. Therefore, the answer is why did she wait there? This bridge is 60 years old. The underlined part is 60 years. The underlined part is 60 years, which refers to age. To ask about age, we use how old. The sentence is in present tense, so we keep is in the question. The structure is how old plus helping verb plus subject. Therefore, the question is how old is this bridge? I know how to solve this problem. The underlined part is how to solve this problem. It refers to the information or knowledge the person has. To ask about knowledge or information, we use what. The sentence is in present tense, so we use do as a helping verb. The structure is what plus do plus subject plus base verb. Therefore, what do you know is the answer.